presentation of the NRMA Insurance Ashes Test Series between Australia and England. We've seen record-breaking crowds, we've seen world-class performances and plenty of entertainment. And a huge congratulations goes to Australia. 5 days of hard-fought Test cricket. They get it done. They win this last Test here in Sydney to make the series 4-1. I'd also like to make special mention to the curator, Adam Lewis, and his team of ground staff for the work that they did on this surface, as we see plenty of people packing in here at the SCG. Cricket Australia would like to thank the match officials, the umpires, match referee and scorers. Your efforts across the series are greatly appreciated. Cricket Australia would also like to thank NRMA Insurance and all partners who are wonderful supporters of this incredible game. I'm joined on stage by former Australian captain Steve Waugh and Ashes legend. He will be presenting the awards. The first one is the NRMA Insurance Player of the Match. 4 centuries in this one. Steve Smith, Joe Root, a maiden ton for Jacob Bethel, but for his 163 of 166 deliveries, it's Travis Head. You can't get away that easily. Travis, you've scored centuries pretty much everywhere. Your first one here in internationals, how special was it?
Pretty much everywhere, only in Australia. Yeah, it's special. There's a couple of good names up there. We've always found it tough to bat here, so nice to be up the order, nice to get the hard ball, and nice to contribute again. How did it rank with the other tons that you scored in the series? I said every 100 you get is going to be well cherished, but I'll probably hold the couple at the start of the series when it's on the line, and we have an opportunity to win an Ashes series in the first couple of tests. That was the pleasing part, and then I guess from a personal perspective, it's nice to finish a series in the 5th test with runs again and make sure you don't take the foot off, and what an amazing week we've had. You certainly cemented that place opening the batting. I hear that you're in charge of plans tonight as well. No, one of the Sydney boys, I think, so maybe, I don't know. Cummo should probably pull the weight a little bit and organise a few things. Starkey's probably ready to go after 5 test matches on the bounce, and Slugger will do his thing. Well, they've had enough time to think about it. Well done once again. Travis Head, the NRMA Insurance Player of the Match. Now for the Compton Miller Medal for Player of the Series. Travis Head, 629 runs and an average of 62 with a strike rate of 87 with 3 tons. Alex Carey, 323 runs, an average of 46 and a strike rate of 73 with 28 dismissals. But for his 156 runs at 26 and 250s, but more importantly, the 31 wickets at 19, it's Mitch Stark. Mitch, a big applause from the hometown crowd. A special moment for you, back-to-back Player of the Series awards for yourself. Is this the best you've ever bowled in your career? Maybe. Yeah, it feels like it's going okay. The body's still holding together, and it's a great group to be a part of. It's a lot of fun, especially when you've got Travis at the top there and in the change room. So it's been a great group to be part of, and I'm just glad to be playing a role. A huge impact for you right throughout the series, but more importantly, you mentioned there that the body, you were able to make it through the 5 tests. What did it take? Yeah, a little bit tired. Scotty and I on the older side of things, but yeah, we still managed to get a job done. So between Scotty, Ness and I, we've certainly been told we're not on the younger side of things, but to play the roles that we did, we're a bit tired and sore yesterday, but yeah, I think the entire squad. We haven't used just 11 players. I think it's between the players and the staff. It's been a long series, but obviously very fruitful and enjoyable to be part of. We've got to talk about the batting. On reflection, just how important were those runs? Yeah, glad I got a few out of the middle at the start of the series, because certainly didn't at the end. But yeah, there's no better incentive for a bowler than to not have to bowl and stay out there with the bats. So it's nice to put a few partnerships there together. I think batting with Scotty in Brisbane was a big one for us to get to that night session and bowl with the newer pink ball under lights was a big one for us. And nice to chip in here and there, but always glad to see Heady and those guys do the scoring.
And just last one, the McGrath Foundation, this is such a big test because of raising money for what is such an important cause. What's the significance of it for you and your team?
Yeah, I guess this week's more than just the cricket. It's obviously the final test of the series, but I think between obviously England and other oppositions that come here and play this test match, get right behind it. It's fantastic to see that, not only from the opposition teams, the cricket fraternity. The crowds have been awesome. We saw day 3 was a huge day. So yeah, that partnership with the McGrath Foundation and cricket, not only in this country but as a community. We thank all the fans in the crowd for playing their part in that. And yeah, it's just been a big test match.
Well said. Congratulations once again.
Thanks, Ish.
Mitch Starc, player of the series. And now I'd like to welcome up the England captain, Ben Stokes. Welcome, Ben. First of all, how is the leg?
It's been better, been worse. Won't know till I get home.
It was a hard-fought test match all the way through. Where do you feel you lost it in the end?
Yeah, it was a great game to be involved in. Obviously, test matches that go to the 5th day and have a bit of drama there at the end is always something great to be a part of. But yeah, I think we should have got 100 more, and we allowed Australia probably to get 100 too many in their first innings with the bat. So if you look at 200 runs on a 5th day there on that type of wicket, we would have been in the box seat.
Not the series you would have wanted. Do you feel like it was an opportunity missed, or do you look at Australia and say, well played, you completely outplayed us?
I think there's a bit of both with it. I think Australia, an incredible team. They play some incredible cricket. The individuals who stood up for them with the bat, and obviously some outstanding performances there with the ball for them as well. So you've got to give them a lot of credit as well, but also being pretty truthful to ourselves, knowing that we've done a little bit of damage ourselves. So it is a tough one to take, knowing that we know that we can play a lot better than that. But look, I've got to give full credit to Steve, Pat and the Australian cricket team. They've just been incredible for 5 test matches.
What lessons have you learned?
Time for reflection, properly is not right now. We've got a long time off before we play our next test series, so we've got some good time to go away and reflect on everything that not only we've sort of looked at from this series, but even series before. And come June back in the UK, when we have our first test series after this one, hopefully we can put the wrongs right.
It's a long series, and you see quite a lot of players coming through throughout this series. Jacob Efflin and his maiden ton, Joe Root obviously scoring runs in this game. But how good is it to see that those players coming in and doing well, including Josh Tongue?
Yeah, incredible. Look, for Beth to wait for his opportunity towards the back end of the series. He put a lot of hard work and graft into his game. If that opportunity did come, and look, that knock that we witnessed there was just simply incredible for a 22-year-old lad to come out in the 5th test of a Masters series in a huge game to play in the way they did against a quality bowling attack on a pretty difficult wicket was incredible to watch. And look, Josh Tongue just keeps going from strength to strength, and every time he puts the shirt on and gets given the responsibility to go out there and play a game for England, he just keeps impressing. So look, we've got some unbelievable talent to work with going forward. Look, as I say, we've got 6 months off to the next one. So yeah.
Just last one on playing here in Australia. We've had some record crowds right the way throughout, and another record attendance here at the SCG, and the Barmy Army who have followed you all the way throughout. What has it meant to you?
Yeah, absolutely everything. Look, we always get asked about the support that we receive as England cricketers, and we're so lucky and so thankful to wherever we go in the world that we have the Barmy Army and all the English supporters who come around and watch us and show us the support. And they're going to be as disappointed as us about the way that this series has gone, but that should never ever take away the gratitude and the respect that we have as an England cricket team towards the fans who turn up day in, day out, regardless of how things are going for us. It definitely means a lot, and even singing there till the end for us, it's just so lucky that we get to represent this country, but also get to represent the Barmy Army and the fans.
Thanks, Ben, and all the best in whatever comes next, and for your recovery as well.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Ben Stokes, the England captain. And now I'd like to welcome up Steve Smith. Steve, you'd already won the Ashes, but how important was it to get the win here?
Yeah, it was nice to finish on a high note. Yeah, we know the importance of every Test match with the World Test Championships, so to get the result here and finish the series on a high was incredibly pleasing. I think it's been a really good week. I think it was a great wicket they've produced out here, had a bit of everything, so yeah, it was a good 5 days of cricket, hard fought, and nice to get over the line in the end.
It felt like you had plenty of contributions from everyone right throughout the series.
Yeah, it has been magnificent. I think everyone stood up at different times. You know, the ones you mentioned before, Alex, Travis and Starkey were obviously huge standouts, but other guys stood up at different times throughout the series, and, you know, that's what makes a good team. Trusting each other, guys standing up in different scenarios and situations, and everyone did their job. So, yeah, we're really proud of that.
I guess experience counts for a lot in a series like this as well.
Yeah, of course. It's obviously a big series. As an Australian and English cricketer, it's the pinnacle. And yeah, we've got an experienced side. We've played some really good cricket for the last 4 or 5 years. Obviously, making 2 World Test Championship finals, and yeah, we've got some guys in there that still want to keep getting better and improving. And yeah, it's just a great side to be a part of.
You've won 4 Ashes in a row here. Why do you think you have been so hard to beat in these conditions?
I think anyone at home plays better, I think, than away. We obviously know these conditions. We've grown up with them, and we're accustomed to them. So, yeah, we know how to play on these surfaces, and yeah, we did it again this time round.
A word on Usman Khawaja in his final Test match?
Yeah, he's had a wonderful career. You know, it's been great to be alongside him for all of it. You know, I played in his debut Test match here 14 years ago. And, you know, he's just grown as a human and as a player, and yeah, it's been great to play alongside of him for a long time, and he's certainly going to be missed in that dressing room.
You've got an amazing squad of players there. I can see Pat Cummins over there. He came in for that one Test, helped win the game, and got to win the Ashes for the side as captain. I imagine he'll be coming up here with you and the rest of the boys, but well done once again, Steve. An amazing series for your group, and enjoy the celebrations.
Thanks so much. I just want to say thanks again to England. It's been a great series. You know, it's been good fun, and you guys are fierce competitors. So, yeah, thanks for the memories, and it's been a great series. Thank you.
Without further ado, you can invite your team up to collect the trophy and accept it from the great Steve Waugh here on the incredible SCG. Congratulations to Australia. They win the Ashes. They take the series 4-1.
All right, well, here we go. This is the moment. 4-1. Deserved winners of the Ashes, you have to say. Australia. They've retained the urn on home soil. And it's been an impressive display. There we go, the confetti cannons, they got there in the end. I felt there was a stuttering start there, but hey, they've been good value for money, haven't they, JL?
Yeah, I think it's a fair result in the end. It was tight, it was a missed opportunity. Cookie, I agree with that. But look at all the performers. Mitchell Stark, outstanding. Travis Head had an incredible series. Alex Carey was great as a wicket keeper. You got Scott Boland, who was just kept the pressure on the whole time. Michael Neser would never have dreamed about playing this Test series, and came in and did a great job. So many contributors. They've played well, and they deserve the victory.